Hi, this is Guy Schwartz, and you're watching Hippies TV.
You can call my name. You can think of me. I won't run. I won't hide. I want to be there for you.
During the preparations for my 2010 Affordable Tour, I had posted my intended route up on the Facebook and at my website and asked musicians along that route, 14,000 miles all over the USA, to create situations and invite me to come do something musical with them in their town.
Grabbed that to Mexico and looked her in the eyes, and then I told her this will be like we planned long ago. Then I hit that highway line, dreaming about her two lips touching mine. This Forest hotel was lonely when I got here yesterday. Side of the mountain, I've always lived on this side of town. I have never seen the sunset. Sun goes past the mountains long before the sun goes down. Waking up on this side of the mountain, the colors of the sunrise make the colors of my day. My girl has never seen that sunrise. She's my sunset and I'm her sunny day. Two sides of the mountain, two sides of a lifetime, two of us in love. Two sides of the mountain, two sides of the mountain. I drive sometime for 16 hours, sometimes thinking, sometimes singing. She's there every time I need her. Her side of the mountain is where I find my peace. Two sides of the mountain, two sides of a lifetime, two of us in love. Two sides of the mountain, two sides of the mountain. Lived on this side of the mountain. I've always lived on this side of town.
What I really love is when I'm performing on stage or online and all of a sudden a song just pops out of the air, just made up on the spot.
And now the portion of our program where Guy Schwartz is performing on stage or online, and a new song just pops out, made up on the spot.
Bruce, what was that bass lick you had going on earlier, the shuffle thing? Hi, I'm Guy Schwartz, and we're in San Bernardino, California at Smell This Studios. Steve Slocum back here on the drums, the owner of the studio, has invited us and invited some of his friends to participate in some making of merriment and music. Right up the road to San Bernardino. Gonna make some music with some people I don't know. I'm right down the road to San Bernardino. Some folks there that wanna jam and I want some more, yeah. Over here is Bruce Samson, a friend of mine that I haven't seen or played with in 30 years. He was a member of the Roadmap Band with his brother Pete Samson. Over here we have Aaron Savanasi, a friend of Steve's that we've just met, and he's going to play some guitar. Find somebody who wants to play it. Mama comes along and the evening never ends. I'm going down to San Bernardino. That's where I am, and where I want to be. I'm going down. The Pacific Northwest was pretty representative of what I wanted to do with this tour. As Marlo told you in the beginning, I put the word out telling everyone, I'm coming your way, let's figure out something musical to do. So in Portland, Marvin found a regular gig for us to play at a tavern in the town of Goble along the Columbia River. Pat Ferris invited me to one of his bluegrass jams when I hit Seattle. That was a lot of fun. Pat's a great bass player who used to live in Houston, and he still shows a lot of support for Houston and some of its great artists. But I spent most of my time in Seattle at Robert Xeno's recording studio, laying down bass tracks on a whole bunch of projects that Robert was producing. It was great to see the Xenos. It was fun to work on his stuff. And before we left Seattle, we even had time to work on a little silly idea I had for this track with a bass melody that Roger had come up with.
Since I was a little boy, trips to the grocery store meant something special, 'cause I'd always see you there. Food Town, Albertsons, Safeway. I gotta make you see what your bagging means to me. Oh, that cute girl at the grocery store, yeah, yeah. The cute girl she drives me crazy. Cute girl at the grocery store. Oh, yeah. Then I got to make her see what her loving means to me. Baby. I love you, baby. I wrote these lyrics.
Who wrote those lyrics?
I wrote them for you.
He wrote them for you.
On another Sunday every year in November, Sonny Boy Terry works hard to raise money for the Houston Food Shelter at the annual Blues for Food event. First started by Big Roger Collins and promoted by Big Roger and Kathleen Kern, known as the Blues Broad, on their radio programs in the 80s on KPFT Radio, the Houston Pacifica station, still known for its great blues programming.
Blues for Food, 2012, good grub, good music. Y'all should be here. Support Blues for Food. There's There's no reason why anybody in the city of Houston should ever go hungry. We're better than that. Bring your non-perishable food items down here next year. Do the right thing. I'll get back to my barbecue.
It's a fun day for our blues community because of the great music, the camaraderie, and the fact that our long, hot, oppressive Houston summer has usually cooled down to 75 or 80 degrees by this time.
Down the road in my left hand, I'm a little woman with my best friend. Good connection, and what was wrong? Just said they nothing.
I wish that I could show you all of this set, but it's somebody else's copyrighted music, and we can only use a bit of it under what they call fair use for a documentary.
I'm Guy Schwartz, and you're watching Hippies TV. Hippies TV. Hippies TV.
I've lost you, darling, true love, and now I'm growing old. My pockets, they are empty of both silver and gold. Many times over you I've pondered happy hours with you I've spent. Well, we are recording old-time traditional Appalachian songs onto half-inch tape. The way that those old-time songs were recorded from about the mid-1930s onward. And we're doing it around one microphone, the same way that they did it in the 1930s. And the microphone is even an exact replica of a microphone from the 1930s. And we don't have headphones on, and we're not doing any tracking. It's the purest, most original, yet most traditional academic approach towards capturing the beauty of this traditional music. That's what we do.
Sounds great. I want to move you there and you there.
Okay.
That would work. That guitar is projecting a lot more than the fill.
Okay.
Okay, here's how we're going to do it. After every song, we will stop the tape instead of just let it, where we don't have where we use our tape.
Yeah, totally.
And so just when you're ready to go and everyone's in tune, say we're ready, and then we'll get you in there. And the other thing I was going to say, nobody needs to hit the guitars or anything extra hard, just play real naturally.
Happy hours over you I pondered. Many times over you I have spent. I gave to you my own true heart, while yours was only lens. Lost of my darling, I've known right from the start. First you took your love from me, and then you broke my heart.
bass move up? If I could.
Can I say something? I think he would be better off over here. I just think he's going to get.
Well, as long as I can hear the guitars, that's the problem. When I get behind him, it's like so loud.
Your best over my tombstone, please write these words, dear. Tell them all that I died for love. You
Very beautiful. You know what I think we should do at the beginning stage? Is y'all come up and listen to it and see how it does.
Silver and gold, many times over you I ponder. Happy hours with you I've spent.
Okay. I got you.
All right.
Maybe,
You should leave a blank spot if you want to get that. So going 2, 3. Leave the 4 blanks. So
No, I got you. And what? All right. So it'll be like 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. So there's no 4.
Okay.
1, 2,
2, 3.
1, 2.
Just 1, 2, 3. I've known you.
Did
you hear how he mocked you?
Yeah.
Pretty good.
Go, Jay!
Wait.
Okay. 1, 2, 3. I've lost you, darling, true love, and now I'm growing old. My pockets they are empty of both silver and gold.
I'm Guy Schwartz. Marlo Blue and I are proud to present Hippies TV.
Hell yeah, hey HippiesTV.
She's pretty bird. She warbles as she flies, and she never colors cuckoo till the party
P. Hornsby, Austin. I'm Thorne Dreyer, and this is Rag Radio. And 4th of July weekend, Rag Radio, rock and roll. Okay, Guy Schwartz, somebody that I've known about and been and followed over many years.
Many years.
Many years. Is the Houston press called him the godfather of Houston music. I'm not sure exactly what that means, and I asked him if I have to refer to him as Don Schwartz, and otherwise defer to
Yes,
him.
my son, you don't have to do that, but I someday may ask you to perform a service.
Well, we'll see. Guy Schwartz is a musician, songwriter, producer, musical archivist, and political activist from Houston, Texas.
Well, that sounds good.
He also known as Blues Guy Schwartz. I wasn't really familiar with that. His original music is rooted from playing with Texas legends as well as his own bands, Relayer and Z Rocks. And I would mention that many of us know, or many of you out there might know of his band, the New Jack Hippies, which part of which is here with us today. We have a studio full of musicians, and I'll let you go ahead. And Marlo Blue is with us, and will also join us in the conversation. And Marlo is a longtime cohort of Don Schwartz, and is a videographer, and
she anchors the news at KPFT in Houston.
Anchors the news at KPFT. So what more?
So she owes stuff to you for helping start that stuff.
My old stomping grounds, KPFT in Houston. Okay, introduce the other musicians for us, Guy.
Well, right next to me, we have Billy Bourbon, who I've lately been playing bass in the Billy Bourbon Band, and we've produced an album together full of weed songs. And Billy has also come to Austin with me when we put together the Affordables, Guy Schwartz and the Affordables, so we're kind of incestuous playing with each other's bands. Roger Taus is behind me playing bass. Roger is my almost 40-year songwriting and production partner. We are the ones that were originally named the New Jack Hippies.
Almost 40 years? Well, you're not even 40, are you?
Go ahead. And over there in the corner, certainly working on 40 years old, is Rick Lyon, who I played with in a Houston band called La Paz 43 years ago, and have reunited for the Austin band.
It's very cool. Guy Schwartz has been making music, been performing, been recording, or whatever
since I was a little children.
Well, almost since he was just barely out of diapers, and that's speculative on my part. I have no personal knowledge of this, but
the first picture of me in a musical joint, I'm sound asleep on Ella Fitzgerald's lap at a jam session in Harlem at the age of 3 at about 3 a.m.
There you go.
I don't know whether I got up to sing or tell those musicians get out of the way, I want to play.
but very soon you would. Huh?
I would.
And I would say that point out the guy has played backup, originally bass and then later guitar, but especially bass, with an awful lot of well-known blues musicians and rock musicians. And
give props to some Austin guys. I played with Gurf Morlix for Blaze Foley. We played with Blaze together, and with B.W. Stevenson together, as well as did Roger. And let's see, who else from Austin that I should be naming and I'm not. I don't know. My mind goes blank, but like I said, we got a new weed album coming out, and
thus your mind goes
working
blank.
our tolerance back up.
Okay, I think one thing, and we're going to get into some music very quickly here, but one thing I would point out is that, and I grew up in Houston. Houston is my home, and I think that there's so much of your history that syncs with Houston music history. And for people who don't know, everybody knows Austin music. Houston has a very rich and diverse music history to it. And we were talking earlier about Liberty Hall Lightning Hopkins, and you said that you backed up Lightning Hopkins before Liberty Hall.
I did.
Backed up other musicians. Liberty Hall was a classic venue.
I had location going. I had a house a block in front of Liberty Hall. So at the last minute, when something was needed, whether it was gear or a
Chenevert
musician,
Street.
Exactly, that was on Chenevert. I was on Hamilton Street, one block in front, and one night, Roberto Gonzalez calls and says we need a bass player for Lightning Hopkins, and I had met Sam when my friend Jim Clinton. I was at 15, he was 18. He picked me up and said, "There's a folk music concert at the JCC. Come on with me." He picked me up, and then we went into the ghetto and picked up some old black man, and we went to the JCC, and I was amazed when I was sitting right next to this little 4-foot by 4-foot stage, and they put a chair on there, and the old man is Sam Lightning Hopkins, and I got to absorb that at 15 and really started my adventure into the blues besides what my parents had exposed me to. And the other artist in the folk music concert was John Lomax, who then stood up and told stories and did chants and things like that.
Which John Lomax was this?
The old man.
The old man.
Yeah, they definitely blew my mind.
For people who don't know, the Lomax, there's an entire clan. The Lomax family are all played incredibly important roles in roots music in this country, in documenting it in somebody else. We had Chris Strachwitz, Arhoolie Records, on this show just a few weeks ago.
Another archivist.
An archivist, and who also played a very important role with Nance Lipscomb.
If it weren't for these guys, you would not have heard of half the people that made, or most of the people that made music in the first half of the 20th century.
And somebody else who I believe you recorded with, or at his studio, or somebody at one point, who played a major role in getting a certain amount of music out there to the people, was Huey P. Moe.
That's true. Roger and I both were studio musicians for Huey, who has a good reputation and a bad reputation and all kinds of reputations. But when he made a lot of money, he sure got a lot of us to come into the studio and cut all day long, 2 different studio bands in 2 studios, cutting everything that was on the charts, everything he could find, and we all got a paycheck and got to go home and call ourselves professional musicians. He was a great man and played that Cajun and rock and roll and country on KPFT on his show.
It had an incredible following, especially in the prisons, which was ironic because he would later be a follower when he was in prison.
Yes.
What was the name of that studio?
Sugar Hill.
It was Sugar Hill. That's
Sugar Hill. It was Sugar Hill.
Sugar Hill Studio.
And Gold Star Studio before that, where I got to see a lot of my first recording sessions in the early days, just hanging around with the 13th Floor Elevators and Bubble Puppy and watching them record. And yeah, I want to do it like these guys.
Jubilee Hall was where I first saw the 13th Floor Elevators.
That's right.
What an experience that was.
That was a great place. Bill Browder, who may show up here, I remember standing in front of Jubilee Hall one night when John Mayall was playing and Billy Gibbons was sitting in with him, and we were out front, and Bill's telling me he's going to leave our high school band and go play with these guys called Denim. But their guitar player who left, he introduced me to that guitar player, Ricky Rabau, who was playing in La Paz with Rick Lyon, who sits behind me right now, and I joined La Paz. So we kind of traded off right there at Jubilee Hall.
A lot of freaking history.
Yeah.
Play some music for us.
Okay.
Guy Schwartz, et al.
We're gonna go with the house on fire, and you caught sleeping with the Sunday choir. You called 911, but it just don't matter. The cocaine came back and the funk got fatter. Hey, yeah, it's such a lovely night. All the girlfriends just so bright. I'd like to stay all night, but I can't stay here long because the house is burning down. Roger. What you gonna do when the room starts spinning? You're back here while the other side's winning.
I'll be back with more Hippies TV.
I am the beguiling wiles of Velasco Viles. I'm the biggest seed breeder in the room. Take me to your breeder. I am beyond gimmicks. I don't need them. Praise Elvis! Praise Elvis! Praise Elvis! And pass the gravy. Can I get a yes? Can I get a yes?
Yes!
Can I get a hell yes?
Hell yes!
Can I get a 40 miles of intestines?
40 miles of intestines!
40 miles of intestines!
40 miles of intestines!
Can I get I'm a monkey train to Turdsville?
I'm on the monkey train to Turdsville!
Let's try that again. I'm on a monkey train to Turdsville.
I'm on a monkey train to Turdsville!
Praise Elvis.
Praise Elvis!
Can I get a yes?
Yes!
Can I get a hell yes?
Hell yes!
Can I get the princess and the proctologist and the pastor with the pony?
The princess of the proctologist and the pastor with the pony.
Very good. Can I get my boogers smell like vinegar?
No!
You people can't face the truth. And the truth is, the path is the destination. And the sound is the light. And your only limitation is your own imagination tonight. So sing and dance. Dance and turn. Life is a lesson we all must learn. Sing and dance and spin, and enjoy the skin you're living in. Because we are all out and about, without a doubt, juking to the jive. Tonight we are absolutely alive. Revel in it. You cannot get this at home. Mystery, fun, and wonder, gravity, grief, and woe. The music's got the power to make the magic grow. The music's the door that we've been looking for. Close your eyes and you can see. Close your eyes and we can dance. Rockin' with the punches, rolling with the blows. Let the music take you where you wanna go. Another fall, another climb. Nothing changes all the time. Another wall, another door, and nothing changes more and more. This is what you're looking for. We be dancing at the door, forever and in the noise of life. Absolutely alive in this dive tonight.
desire that yet had no name. Then I grew wings, left the branch and felt the stand. I found the nest and the crowd of the same.